Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Sedasia Unscripted. And of course, it's me, Sedasia. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking play. As you can tell in the description or in the title, we're going to be talking about my business failures and the lessons that from it. So basically, I'm not going to talk about every single last one. I'm probably just going to pick one of the situations that I do want to talk about because I do feel like it's a real big lesson in there. So I'm actually excited to be talking to you all about that one. So yes, let's just get right into it. Excuse the mess. I was going to clean up, but then I remembered this is Sedasia Unscripted. So what do I look like cleaning up? Like, this is what it is. This is my life. I literally got home. I was like, let me record this video. Let's get this done. So that's what we're doing, especially while Mike is going with the girls and I have a little bit of quiet. So yes, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna improvise every single time. If I can get a second or even a minute to just do what I gotta do with no interruption, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I was thinking this is the best time, since I am now going back into the business venture that I in, to talk about it. So basically, Mike and I started up a residential cleaning company, and in that cleaning company we were doing pretty good. I found a cleaner. I was able to get my website up and running. My prices was up there. My systems were all in play. I was having the hardest time finding clients. The hardest time. But then as I reflect, it was only the hardest time because I wasn't giving it that much of my attention. I just thought, okay, I put a little money into these systems. I reached out to a few people. That should be enough. That wasn't. So basically what ended up happening is I didn't go after it. So I literally lost my cleaner. The website was no longer up because I just stopped responding to emails, and I really just didn't make any money from it. We put quite a lot of money into it. So for me, the lesson I took out of that is I was literally in arm's reach. I had everything but a client. And they said the hardest part is getting cleaner. So the fact that I had the cleaner, I had everything going, but I didn't have the client, and I decided to stop, was the biggest mistake I could have made in that business. Because the momentum was going, I was doing it, and then it was like as soon as it hit like week 2 and I couldn't find a client, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. So I gave up easily. I wasn't consistent. So it's not like I was being like super consistent. It was like I just wasn't finding anyone. I wasn't even being super consistent. I gave up. I found an excuse. I was like, this isn't my passion, so why am I doing it? And I agree with that to an extent. However, I don't agree with it, because you don't have to be passionate about every single business that you start up, every single side hustle that you have. If it's basically generally about you making more money, then that should be enough passion for you. You're making more money. So for me, that was one of the biggest mistakes I could have made in business. We paid all this money to start up this business. I told Mike I got it. I said, don't worry about it. Like, this is something that I wanted to do, so let me do it. I'll deal with it. And then out of nowhere, I just stopped. Everything was smooth sailing. I had everything going. And as soon as I couldn't get a client, I stopped. So one of the lessons that I learned from that situation was consistency is everything. You need to continue to be consistent. I need to continue to be consistent. I need to continue to move forward. I need to focus on the positives. Oh, and well, hold on. Let's back up real quick. I wasn't communicating because I couldn't find clients. Instead of me letting my cleaner know that I was still looking for clients, I didn't say anything. And this is me being 110% transparent, y'all. I didn't say anything to the cleaner, and I just decided to basically try to find a client, and then I just gave up. And as effed up as it sounds, I do feel bad because that person, was looking forward to like getting some side money, and I couldn't provide that. It just made me feel so bad because why would I not communicate? So going forward, I definitely did say I'm going to communicate more. I definitely did say I am going to be more consistent with me trying to get on with this business venture, because I put all this money in and it's still taking money out. So it's like I'm still paying for a business that I'm not making any money from. Like that's a big problem. I was just like, I'm going to continue to push forward, hopefully get a client, hopefully get another cleaner. I was thinking about reaching out to that cleaner, but I don't even know what to say. Like, that's another thing. Like, it was horrible. Like, I was just not in the right mind space. I was, honestly, if I can be 110% honest, I was super lazy. That was not okay. So yeah, those are my lessons. I definitely need to work on my communication, my consistency, the laziness. However, I did tell y'all in my reintroduction video that I have been working on that. I'm asking for clarity. I had some things happen at work that was just not okay. So it was like God telling me like, yo, you need to get it together. Like, you need to hurry up because you ain't gonna last too much longer. You know, just making sure that I don't make those mistakes again. I also, even with Damn Daisy, when I had to shut it down to revamp it, come up with new flavors, new recipes, and I still was renting out that commercial kitchen, I definitely made sure that with that business venture, I made sure that I was communicating so that I still had somewhere to go. When it was time for me to reopen, I still had that relationship built. So that's basically what it is for me. That's exactly what I have been working on, and just being much more consistent by just making more schedules and mapping out my day, and in a way where it's like, okay, for 2 hours I'm gonna focus on this, or I'm gonna make sure I reach out to this person to make sure they're okay. Like basically what I would do for the business that I'm in right now, and I'm currently in management, I'm doing that with my business. I'm doing that with my startups. I'm doing that with the people in my life, the partnerships that I have going on, so that I can make sure that, you know, I don't want to have a bad reputation, or I don't want people to have anything negative to say about me. I don't want to have anything negative to say about myself. I want to feel good about who I am. And when that happened, and when I actually like reflected on that business, I realized that that wasn't the best situation, nor was that the best way to go about things. That was the most unnecessary mistake that I have made. Having all the things and just missing one piece of it to keep me going. That one piece to really start making money and backing out, because that's when it got a little hard. One thing I've been working on is figuring out, even when I'm tired, even when it gets hard, even when it gets rough. So yes, those are my 3 key takeaways. Making sure that I always communicate with a client, a customer, a future partner, a current partner, a worker, an employee, making sure that I fully communicate with them, with anyone, but in the business world, with the people that I need to have a relationship with or will have some type of relationship with. Staying consistent and pushing through, not giving up, not getting late, keeping going, finding discipline, which I have done, which I will be talking about in another video, how I found the discipline and how I continue to find the discipline, but also finding the discipline to keep moving and keep going. So yes, those are my 3 biggest takeaways from that. I've never really talked about that. And side note and it felt good too. It definitely felt good too, because nobody knows that. The only person who knows is Mike. Just know that you was that close. To now be this far is disheartening, and it's like, dang, I really wasn't there mentally. So yeah, it felt good to be honest and be transparent and let you know like what happened, and one of my biggest mistakes and one of the most unfortunate stories I would have to tell, and that would just be that close to making progress, building a serious momentum, and losing it, all because of my own actions. So thank you for allowing me to be transparent. Thank you for allowing me to be raw. Thank you for allowing me to be unscripted. I hope you all have a great day, a great week. I look forward to our next conversation. If you enjoyed this conversation, or you like what I am doing, you are interested, you want to just be a part of it and have some insight on my life, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Join my little humble of old. Okay? Have a great day and enjoy your week. Later.